So did you check the videos?
Yes, I watched one video completely. The in until the half, but I understood the idea.
Okay.
Um, but in the last video, I I feel a bit confused about why
Mhm.
not change. Let me put the video and tell you the specific part.
Okay.
In the video 26, October 26,
Mhm.
um, you that it was in the minute, okay. In the minute 5,
Uh-huh.
Sofia, Bella doesn't collect a sticker. So the answer, Sophia's playing.
Mhm.
Yes, in that case, for me, is I need to change for past. Yeah, because the sentence is in present.
Mhm.
But you thought that the mark Sophia's playing is in present. So
Mhm.
the answer is Bella doesn't.
Okay.
No
Why?
change.
Why? When we use report speech, okay, the changes are given by the tense of the reporting verb. Okay. Okay. Changes are indicated by the reporting verb. Which are the reporting verbs? Okay. Say, tell, ask. Uh, those are the most common. Say, tell, and ask. But we also have report, inform. Okay, Peter informó que María dijo, Peter informó a los empleados que el jefe dijo. Okay, so inform is another reporting verb. In the case when the first verb is in past, everything changes into past. For example, Peter. I'm too tired to go. So Peter said he was too tired to go. So as the first verb here, okay, is past, everything goes to past. Okay, changes to was. But if the first verb is present, when the first verb is present, in this case, Peter is saying, okay, is saying, so the verb stays in simple present or in simple past or in the verb tense it is. Okay, because we are not communicating what he said in the past. You are communicating another person what he's saying in the present. Okay. El report speech siempre depende del primer verbo. Si en el primer verbo estamos en presente, no hay cambios. Pero si el primer verbo está en pasado, todo cambia según la tabla. Presente, pasado, pasado y presente perfecto, pasado simple, perdón, pasado perfecto, presente progresivo, pasado progresivo, etc. Did you get it? Now you get it? Or...
No, it's for example, in the sizes that you mentioned in the video, Mr. Jones is rude to Samantha. So if I'm going to talk about what say Lily, I should say that Lily, I should say in past, but in that case I say Lily thinks in present
Yeah.
that Mr. John is rude to Samantha.
Yes, he thinks so. Es lo que piensa.
Yes, because in that case, he thinks. Él piensa eso en ese mismo tiempo, él no piensa eso en el pasado, él va a pensar eso en cualquier momento, ¿no?
But if I say what he thought, Peter thought he was too tired to go. Remember that these exercises, as I have told you before, are decontextualized. It doesn't have any context. Because if I use a full context, you know, I invited Peter to come with us, but he said he was too tired to come. Another situation. Peter is checking his diary to program his activities. He notices he has an invitation for a dinner party and he realizes it will be at 8 p.m. Then he thinks he's too tired to go. You see, you have a context. Okay? Peter has to go to the gym today, but it has been a very busy day at the office. So he decides he is too tired to go. So notice, depending on the situation.
Yes, I suppose that always the exercise had the first part. So he say or he thinks or that is the mark that I should use to answer the
Do you know if Peter is coming for the
complaint.
poker night? Yes. I called him this afternoon and he told me he had a lot to do at the office. So he decided not to come. Do you know if Peter is coming for the poker night? Yes, I called him this afternoon and he told me he had a lot to do at the office. So he decided not to come because he was too tired to come. Because he was too tired. Let's stop here. So notice. Here we have said was. Thinks is. Decided is. Decided was. It depends
Yeah.
on the context and the
Yeah,
situation.
but I use the verb, the first verse in order to answer or
Yes.
or complete the last part.
Yes, these expressions with this expression we say, tell, ask, report, inform, decide, etc., are called introductory clauses. Because they present the situation. Peter said, Peter thinks, he decided, he told me. All those are called in English introductory clauses, frases de presentación, that you use before giving the information. So the verb tense of the introductory clauses indicate what kind of report you're going to use. Okay?
Okay.
So if the introductory clause is in past, we change according to the chart. Present to past, past and present perfect into past perfect, present perfect, past perfect, will, would, can, could, may, might, etc. Okay. So when we use the report speech in real life, like here, because these are right, these are real life situations. I mean, these are things that can happen every day. Okay. When you communicate, you know if you are talking about a present event or a past event. Okay. And you change the verb according to the situation. And you might ask, is there any report speech in future? No. Because you think what a person is going to do, but you cannot say, for example, Maria says, Maria will say she's going to be busy, because you don't know what she will say or what she will ask or what she will think. So report speech in the future doesn't exist.
It's impossible.
Yes. That is why we do report speech in present and in past only. Okay, did you get the idea?
Yes.
Nice. Any other questions about the report speech?
I take notes before I made a mistake with Moss. I thought that is logic that when I use a report with Moss, I need to change for had because it's obligation. That is the
yes.
I suppose.
Yes, but usually we do not at this level we do not work with must. Only the verbs I indicated according to the program.
Oh. Oh. I should do the exercise.
Let's do the exercises.
But no, because I need to memorize the expression today for that day. That is the.
No, it's logics. It's logics, you know. It's like when you say in Spanish, ella me dijo que viene, María, vengo mañana. Ella me dijo que viene mañana. In Spanish we use mañana, but the next day is a synonym for mañana. Tomorrow is the next day.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it's a matter of logic. So let's do some exercises for practicing. Okay, let me get this here. Give me a second. Give me a second, because when I get into this page, they need to send me a message to see if it is me. It's the security step 1, 2, 3. Okay. Give me a second, please. Oh, Lord. It has become a mess, you know? Okay, I'm waiting to get the message. I don't know what happens. It doesn't get me. I don't know what happened. It is not giving me the. Let me get by another way. Okay. Okay. Let me share. So we have here Harry Potter. Harry Potter reports speech. You are a wizard, Harry. Hagrid affirmed. Which one is the right option? A, B, or C? Hagrid affirmed that Harry had been a wizard. Hagrid
Hagrid.
affirmed that Harry was a wizard, or Hagrid affirmed that Harry is a wizard.
Okay.
With Harry Potter.
You are a wizard. This is
Harry.
present. So change for
Hagrid
pass.
affirmed.
Pass.
Hagrid affirmed.
The Harry has been, Harry afraid that Harry was. Is Harry afraid that Harry, no. C is not okay. And letter B.
Yes.
Uh,
Affirmed was. Do you really have the scar? Ron asked it. Ron asked it, do you really have the scar? Ron asked it if Harry really has a scar. Ron asked it if Harry really had the scar. A question.
Ron ask, do you really have the scar? Ron ask if do you really have the scar? Ron ask it. That is a condition in that case.
It's not a
But why?
conditional. It's a yes, no question. Remember
But why?
Yesterday we said that if here in reported speech is not a conditional, that is why we use whether or not. We can substitute if by whether because it's not a conditional.
But what is the difference between B and C? Is the same? No, just the has. Okay. The answer is the letter C.
Yes.
Do
you want anything of the trolley, dears? The trolley is that small car where they put the candies and the food. The trolley lady asked it. The trolley lady asked it, do you want anything of the trolley, dears? The trolley lady asked it, did they want anything from the trolley? The trolley lady asked it if they wanted anything from the trolley.
The trolley lady asked it, do you? Letter C.
Yes. Past tense.
Hmm.
Everything. Don't worry, adverted Malfoy. Malfoy adverted, don't worry, Harry. Malfoy adverted, didn't worry, Harry. Malfoy adverted Harry not to worry. This is an imperative. This is a command.
Mm. Letter C.
Yes.
Why you think too much to answer?
No, because remember that when we have the imperatives, we eliminate the don't and we write not to. If it is affirmative, we just write to. It's the easiest. Only
Yes.
one will die tonight, said Sirius. Sirius said that only one will die tonight. Sirius said that only one would die that night. Sirius said that only one will that night.
Letter B.
Yes. It's your turn now, Sirius told Harry. Sirius told Harry it is his turn now. Sirius told Harry it was his turn then. Sirius told Harry it has been his turn then.
No. Letter B.
Yes. I'll have Potter, promised Bellatrix. Bellatrix promised she will have Potter. Bellatrix promised she would have Potter. And Bellatrix promised she has Potter.
Oh, I will have Potter. Promise that. No. It's easy. Letter B.
Yes. Will, would.
Yeah.
Can, could. Take my hand, asked Ginny. Ginny asked Harry, take her hand. Ginny asked Harry, took her hand. Ginny asked Harry to take her hand. It's a command. It's an imperative.
Letter C.
Yes. The only one that is past. Only I can live forever, affirmed Voldemort. Voldemort affirmed that only he can live forever. Voldemort affirmed that only he could live forever. Voldemort affirmed that only he would live forever.
Letter B.
Yes. The sorting hat take your choice into account, Harry assured. Harry assured Albus that the sorting hat take his choice into account. Harry assured Albus that the sorting hat will take his choice into account.
What?
Harry assured Albus that the sorting hat took his choice into account.
What is sorting?
Sorting hat, the hat that told
The
the kids you go to Slytherin, you go to Gryffindor, you go to, to Hufflepuff. The sorting hat, el sombrero que asigna.
mm,
You remember? You should have seen Harry Potter? Did you?
but just one movie, but
Okay.
a long time
The
ago.
first one. The first one.
I guess sure.
So in the first one, they have to select where they were going to be assigned. They put a hat on their hands, on their heads, and the hat indicates which room or which area of the school they will be assigned.
Mm.
So it says they put into on people's head and says, okay, you go to Hufflepuff, or you go to Gryffindor, or you go to Slytherin, or you go
Okay.
to Ravenclaw. It's one of the very few cases in which I liked the movies more than the books, because the books, the first and the second were okay, but the other books were so thick, too long, that first I watched the movie, and if I liked the movies, I read the book because the books were too long.
Letter C.
Yes.
Wow,
Okay.
5-5.
It's
Let
okay.
me 1 minute. Let me 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Go. This is easy. Will you work? Do you work? Are you working? Have you worked? Or did you work? Which of the parts indicate which one is the right, sorry, the right the report speech? I asked if she would work. Which one is the direct question? Another
The
reported question.
for the first one is will. Will you work?
Will you work? Uh-huh.
I asked if she was working. I asked if she working. I asked if she okay. So are you working? Is the for pass. I asked if no. Do you work? I asked if she was working. I asked if she worked. Do you work is the answer for I asked if she worked. I asked if she was working. Are you working?
And of course, this one
And
goes
of
here.
course the
Nice. With great power comes great responsibility, said Peter Parker. Which one is, this is about movies. I like it.
okay. Let's see.
This is from Spider-Man, not the modern
He,
one, but I think the third one.
he
The old,
said that with great power came great responsibility.
yes. Second one. The Wizard of Oz. I have a feeling we are not in Kansas anymore, said Dorothy. Dorothy said,
She said she had a feeling they were not in Kansas anymore.
yes. Next. I'm your father, Darth Vader told Luke. So Darth Vader told Luke,
Your father. Darth Vader said he was his father.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. My favorite. This is the Fire, what's the name? The Fire Games. The Hunger Games. I volunteer as tribute, Katniss told Effie.
Katniss said she volunteered as tribute.
Okay, said, no said, said.
Said.
Yes,
said.
como tengo sed.
Said.
This is The Seventh Sense. That's a movie.
That's
I see dead
great
people.
movie.
Yes, said the kid.
He said he saw dead people.
He said he saw dead people. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Where we are going, we don't need roads, Doc told Mary. This is Back to the Future 1. A very good movie too. Old movie, very old, but good.
Yes. Doc say where they were going, they didn't need roads.
Roads. Doc said where they were going, they didn't need roads. Ooh, this is the latest one. My name is Bond, James Bond.
He said his name was James Bond.
His name was James Bond. This is the Daniel Craig. This is the last James Bond. But I think James Bond old movies are better than the new ones.
Yes.
Yes. The ones with Sean Connery, the ones with Pierce Brosnan, those were good. This one are okay, are good, but not as good. And you know why? Because
No,
in the character is defined like a womanizer. Okay, you know womanizer, you know that term?
I suppose that is the new society wanna that the main change. That is the main had some characteristics from the woman.
Yes. Oh,
Like
a
that is very
womanizer is a man that has many girlfriends and has no attachment, no compromises with a woman, with a definite woman.
yes.
That's part of his character because he's a secret agent. Okay, and besides, he can kill people with no remorse. Okay, if he's a bad, and you were well defined. He's the good guy, and these are the bad guys. But nowadays, with the inclusion policies, okay, the being a womanizer is not good. So people, no, hay que cancelarlo porque es mujeriego. Hay que cancelarlo porque toma alcohol. Hay que cancelarlo porque mata gente. Because he kills people. So it takes out most of the real characteristics of James Bond. So the
Yes.
movies have focused on technology, new technological thing and special effects than the character. Have you ever seen the Sean Connery 007 movies?
No, or maybe, but I don't remember
Okay,
the
check it,
actor.
check
Or,
it. Now, Sean Connery was the first James Bond in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 60s.
but I remember the same with, for example, uh, Hercules or the other movies when the man was very big and strong and smart with the guns
Yes,
and is more rude.
yes. But nowadays, with all the inclusion and the political correctness, I think those movies have lost their charm, you know?
Yes, now it's even possible to see the makeup
Yes,
in the actors. That's stupid. That is it's almost perfect. It's not real.
yes. Well, actually, I didn't see the last James Bond movie. I haven't seen it. Somebody told me he cries. Say, what? James Bond is crying? That's not James Bond.
Okay. Now I search in Wikipedia. Doctor No.
Doctor No. Ah, that's good.
1962.
Yes.
1962.
61 years ago. That was the year I was born. Okay, I love this is another movie that wouldn't be made today. It's about Vietnam War. If I remember the name, it is called Full Metal Jacket. I love the
Yes.
smell of napalm in the morning, said the lieutenant.
A little bit menos
I think this is Full Metal Jacket about Vietnam War. These kind of movies that were made in the 70s, they cannot be made now because this sentence is enough to cancel them. No, 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 no. He likes the smell of death. No, 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 no. Cancel, cancel.
He said he said he loved the smell of napalm in
In the
the morning.
morning. The smell of death. And of course, The Godfather is a movie that wouldn't be produced now.
I'm
Have you
going to
seen The
make
Godfather?
wow, but a lot. I know
Yeah.
I that I saw.
Yes. And
The,
nowadays, with that political correctness and the glass generation, la generación de cristal, this movie wouldn't have been made either. He said he was going to make him an offer he couldn't refuse because it's a movie with a lot of violence and also with a lot of, how can I say, the image of Italians. Okay. All the Italians in the movie are mobsters, they belong to the mafia. So it shows like an archetype, archetypo of Italians. So Italians may protest right now and say, no, we are not mafiosos. So let's sue. Vamos a demandar. Let's sue the producer because he said all the Italians are mafiosos. So that movie wouldn't be produced nowadays.
that's a real problem because I think we are rising a generation of white people, and
Yes.
I'm I'm feeling the middle because I'm young and I'm 37. But last week I was in interview because I need uh, a boss for not boss for me a position that depends
Mhm.
of me. The the maintains the jefe de mantenimiento, the maintains manager,
Maintenance chief.
maintenance chief. So when I ask like three candidates, yes,
Candidates.
uh, explain me why are you looking for a new job?
Mhm.
Some answer was no, uh, my boss is terrible with me, and I asked explain me, but normal situation, and so I had to say that is normal. It's no, he told you bad words? No. He told you or he asked you that it's necessary to do bad things or no. He cried. He me leva la voz.
He shouted at me. He
He
shouted
shouted
at
me.
me. He shouted.
But
He
it's
said
normal.
he shouted at him. That's
Yes,
normal.
he said. So it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
So
It's very complex.
that last generation cannot stand things that for us are normal. Like, okay, my boss gets mad at me and shouts, and or maybe my boss is not mad at me, but he is upset about something and he's in a meeting and he shouts and bongs the table. This cannot be possible. That neither of you noticed that machine was not working properly. You need to use your brains. For me, that's normal. But for the new generations, they feel offended. I know. Oh no, he said that we were guilty. We were the cause of problems, and I can't stand it. Please. I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
Simpsons. You'll have
Do.
to speak up. I'm wearing towels. This is a word game. You have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. If you say, okay, tienes que hablar más fuerte porque llevo una toalla. In this case, you have to speak up. Tiene que hablar viendo hacia arriba porque carga una toalla en la cintura. So it's a joke. It's a word game. Juego de palabras. Okay, because speak up is hablar en voz más alta. But in this case, when he says, you'll have to speak up, tiene que mirar, tiene que hablarme viéndome hacia arriba, viendo hacia arriba porque ando desnudo. So don't look at down. It's a word game. Okay, Homer said that he's wearing a towel. Homer said that he was wearing a towel.
The B.
That's a B. Be quiet. Edna told them to be quiet. Edna told them, be quiet.
The A.
Letter A. I like this. This one is The Simpsons. I like The Simpsons.
Two.
Marge said, I hope you understand I'm too tense to pretend I like you. Marge said that she had been too tense to pretend she liked him. Marge said that she was too tense to pretend she liked him. Which one?
Letter A.
No.
No.
I
Yes.
am. I was. She was.
When I am.
Notice. I hope
Yes.
you understand I am too tense.
Yes.
Marge says she was too tense.
That is because I'm not sure.
Operator, give me the number for 911. He told the operator to give him the number for 911. He told the operator, give him the number for 911. Oh my God, Homer Simpson.
He told the operator to give.
Yes.
Because it's a.
Dad, we didn't come halfway around the world to eat at America Town. Ay. Which one is the halfway around the world? Le dimos la vuelta a la mitad del mundo. No llegamos hasta aquí para comer en un restaurante estadounidense. So,
Yeah, no, I told you that they have come, came, come, came, come, cut. Letter A. Why?
It didn't come. Hadn't come. Remember, past participle of come is come, not came.
But it's simple that it was
They
Come,
hadn't
came.
come halfway around the world to eat at American Town.
So come. No, no es
Come,
came.
come.
Come,
Come,
come.
come. What's the matter, sweetie? Margie asked Lisa what the matter was. Margie asked Lisa what was the matter. It's a question.
Margie asked Lisa what was. Margie asked. What was the matter? What was the matter?
It's a question. Subject, verb, complement.
It's a question is what was? Or was what? No.
WH word, subject, verb, complement.
The letter B.
What the
Why?
matter was. Wait.
No.
Palabra interrogativa, sujeto, verbo. What the matter was. Because this is a question, what was the matter? And when we make report to speech for questions, we change subject, verb, complement.
Subject.
Interrogative word, what, plus the subject, matter, plus the verb, to be.
The verb and then what the matter was. Wow.
Is a book character having difficulties? So in this case, subject is book character, and the verb is. It is a yes, no question. If. What is the subject? Whether or if.
So character having difficult. He asked whether or both character was having.
Subject, verb, complement.
If this is was.
And the subject is?
The subject is book.
Book character.
Book character.
So
is the letter A. No, I need to review. I need to review what happened. She asked whether what.
When we work questions, cuando trabajamos preguntas, ¿verdad? Lo que vimos ayer, when we work with questions, we had that. For information questions, okay, the combination is WH word plus subject, verb, complement. Okay. And when we work yes, no questions, we use whether or if, subject, verb, complement. Here it is a yes, no question. So we use whether, whether, subject, book character, verb to be. Whether a book character was having difficulties. Okay? Subject, verb, complement. Subject, verb, complement. Let's go to the next one. You are as pretty as Princess Leia and as smart as Yoda. Oh. Which one is the right option?
You are.
You are.
So you are. Is Homer told her that she was a good. The A.
Letter A.
Yes.
I didn't lie. I was writing fiction with my mouth. Homer explained that he didn't lie. Homer explained that he hadn't lied.
My thought is, I didn't lie. I was right.
No, what we take into account is only the first phrase. I didn't lie.
It's past. So change for past perfect. So in that case, it's letter B because it's past perfect, but.
Yes, he hadn't lied. You know, you remind me of a poem I can't remember. Oh my God, you remind me of a poem I can't remember. Abraham told her that she reminded him of a poem he couldn't remember. Abraham told her that she reminds him of a poem he can't remember.
Letter A.
Immediately. Marsh, can we get some clear plates? I can't see the TV. In this case, clear plates means transparent plates. So which one is a direct question? Yes, no question. Can we get? So we use whether or if.
Okay. In that case, whether if they, if letter B?
Yes. This is the same one. I glue my head to my shoulder. Glue in this case is a verb, pegar. I glued my head to my shoulder. Ralph said he had glued his head to his shoulder, or he glued his head to his shoulder.
In that case, pegué, pasado. So past perfect. Letter A.
Yes. That bird, he's killing the elephant. Stop him. Homer's claimed that the bird killed the elephant or was killing the elephant.
He's killing the elephant. Stop him. Was. Was. Letter B.
Yes. He told Lisa to stop the bird. He told Lisa, stop the bird.
To stop, because it's a command.
Yes. Oh my God, it's time for the next class.
Yes.
So we'll continue. We're gonna set this exercise on the classroom so you can finish it. Okay. Nice.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for your time. Have a nice holiday. See you next time.
Ah, okay. Next Tuesday?
Yes, because tomorrow is holiday.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Marlon. See
Have a
ya.
good time. See you.